Hey guys, it's me, Lemel from ADHD Aquatics, and today we have a delivery of live blackworms from Eastern Aquatics. So let's unbox them and get them properly stored. Here we go. Here's our package from Eastern Aquatics. I opened it already off camera, but I put it all back together the way that it came so you guys could see. Here's the blackworms, and I double checked that they are alive by watching them very closely for movement. And they were moving a second ago. But anyway, here's some newspaper and ice packs right here. So let's move this out of the way. I got this blackworm rinsing box off of eBay. I ordered it because I thought that it came with live blackworms, but it did not. And then I have my pre-chilled aged water. This is just distilled water. I guess next time I'll just use like filtered water or something if this doesn't work, but I'm pretty sure that this will work just fine. So let's do that. So I just took a second off camera to undo the little rubber band. And we'll just put the blackworms in there like this. That's gross. And then I just poured some of the water in the bag just so we could get all the worms out. So let's see if I can. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that one more time. So I did that one more time to get all the worms out, and it looks like there's other things in here besides blackworms, you guys. I wonder what they are. Like, I'm not upset about it, but I wonder what they are. Are they leeches? What are they? I know that they farm their blackworms outside. But I wonder what are these things here? What are they, you guys? I've never seen this before, this animal. Okay, it's kind of freaking me out now because parasites kind of freak me out. But I know like the blackworms aren't parasites, but I don't know what the other things are. Anyway, we're going to keep rinsing these until the water runs clear. Look, the way the bowl works is it like strains them. So that you can like water change them, I guess. That's kind of gross, you guys. Okay, so I'm kind of freaked out by these other things. So I'm just gonna remove them and put them in this mason jar. I'm not gonna make you watch me do that. But I'm gonna basically save them to identify them later. And I don't really want them in my blackworm culture. I don't want to feed them to the fish. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, you guys, I'm back. After spending some time with these creatures and interacting with them, I think that I have come to the conclusion that they're some sort of leech. And I'm assuming that they are a predator to the blackworms, because sometimes when I picked up one of these things, it was attached to a blackworm, and sometimes they're like sticking to the tweezers, like they're suctioned on. I have determined that the white ones are dead and the brown ones are alive so far. And I tried not to let any blackworms get into this little jar. But yeah, I think this is like a freshwater leech, you guys. If I figure out what it is for sure, I will pin it in the comment section. If you guys know what it is, please leave a comment. And if you figure out what it is before me, I'll pin your comment. And your comment will get pinned forever. Whoever is the first one to tell me what it is. Now here's our live blackworms. I tried my best to sift through these, you guys. And like get all these things out. I think they're leeches. So it's kind of hard because, you know, they all kind of start to look the same after a while. So I want to get these into the fridge. Here's another one right here. I can see it. I want to get these into the fridge, and then I guess in a couple hours I can get back at the separating of the leeches, because if it's some sort of predator to the blackworm, I obviously don't want them living together. My plan is to use these to start a culture of my own, so I might have to go through and like pick out individual worms to seed my own culture to make sure I don't get any of these if these are a predator of the blackworms. We obviously don't want to culture the predator of the blackworms along with the blackworms. Okay, before I put them in the fridge, I just wanted to show that I used this whole gallon jug to flush these guys and get them nice and clean and strained. And the website says make sure that your blackworms are not more than ½ an inch thick, which they're not, and to make sure you don't have more than ½ an inch of water on top of them, which I don't. Now we'll just put these in here in the fridge right next to the eggs and the breast milk. Just kidding, you guys. We're gonna put them in this mini fridge. This is an old mini fridge that Zach brought out here with him when he moved in 2018, and we haven't used it for anything in a long time. It needs to be cleaned, but I think I can use it for fish food. There we go. That's it for today's episode, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and don't forget to feed the fish.